Who am I? I am the Spaniard. And today I'm going to talk to you about my experience as a sour bounty hunter and as a musician in general.
Pero en la vida real no te da nada por empezar. Ya no tengo suspiros para derrotar. Solo me quedan prisas.
Elena Marco.
That's me.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so I was born in a tiny island in the Mediterranean off the coast of Barcelona, Mallorca. Very touristy and beautiful place. And I lived in Barcelona most of my life though. And then 6 years ago, I moved to China, over 6 years ago, almost 7. Wow. And I've been here studying Chinese and teaching and making music.
Is it related to your music, China?
Not really. When I came here, I brought my guitar with me because I couldn't stand the idea of not having it with me. But I didn't plan to start a band or even to keep writing new songs. It was just like a pastime.
Okay, so how did everything start?
Well, that's the thing. I guess I was kidding myself. Just before I came to China, I had been kind of trying to find my place as a solo artist in Barcelona, but I guess I was doing a lot of things wrong and it didn't quite happen. So when I moved to China, I kind of had almost given up on the idea, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But still I had to take the guitar with me. So maybe my subconscious thought otherwise, you know? But anyway, I thought I was kind of over it in a way. But then I came to China and like 2 months into my stay, I was already like jamming with a friend from the dorms, and like 3 months into the experience, I was already gigging with him, you know? So it was really fast.
So how would you describe the Sour Bounty?
Oh,
the music?
Well, we came up with this label, Latin Grass. As it turns out, it has been in use by other bands for a while, but at the time we thought we had come up with this idea, you know, Latin Grass. So we kind of just define it as, it seems it's close to bluegrass, obviously because of the presence of the banjo, but there are other elements, like the songwriting is kind of heavy in the aspect of the lyrics and the singing even. And then there's the Latin aspect to it, because basically I'm there, you know, and some of the songs are in Spanish, and that's pretty much how we describe it, like bluegrass with some Latin components to it. Yeah.
Does it have any meaning?
I think Vinny's understanding of it and mine are different. To me, Sour Bounty, I think of bounty as a treasure, which is music, or more specifically, making a living through music. You know, that's the bounty for me. And it is sour at times, you know, all the questioning of your own talents, of your own outlook on things, how you're trying to improve yourself, is it really working, etc. There's a lot of second guessing myself in this process of trying to get to the bounty, you know, and that's what makes it sour, you know. Sometimes pursuing a dream is it seems like a cross to bear at times, you know, if you are serious about it, which I like to think I am, you know. So that's the sour, and that's the bounty, the music and the sacrifices and all the sour stuff that you come across.
So the final goal for you is to make money out of your music?
Just enough
Just enough.
Just enough to quit my job, you know, and be able to make more music.
Okay.
That's the end inside, is to make all the music that I think I have inside of me, which right now I think I can't because I'm too busy, you know, with practical matters.
How about if you tell us about the writing process, the creative process?
Well, I rely a lot on the things that happen to me to find inspiration, right? Like, I remember that the first couple of years of being in China, it was there was always something going on. It was a very eventful couple of years, and it was easy to write songs. I was high and low all the time. So when that is the case, when you are going through a lot of things, I find it easy to write songs. And then when things become more stable, they're harder to come by. You know, the words, the topics, the emotions even, you know. So in that case, I kind of sometimes have to, it takes longer to finish a song, and it takes longer for me to find what I want to sing about. Now I pay more attention to what the music is like and think about what fits that music. Before, if I'm hit by inspiration, maybe the whole thing comes together.
Oh, you come back here. Oh.
So besides writing your songs, what else do you do? Do you play any instruments?
I do. I play guitar, and we've started incorporating piano, like keyboard, on the songs too. I studied piano when I was a little girl. I started when I was like 7, I think, or 8, all the way to like until my 16th year, I think. And I didn't really like it very much at the time. I was not into classical music, which was what I studied. But anyway, I learned music theory and some skills, and they are coming in handy now. We think that the keyboard has a lot of possibilities together with the banjo. And so supposedly the piano should be my instrument, but I've played guitar and I've written songs mostly on guitar most of these years.
Oh. Sometimes you strike gold, sometimes you strike a wall, but never forget what the Black Oracle said. There's always a good time waiting to be had. So my friends, tonight, this is what's gonna go down. Playing and singing, laughing and drinking, cursing and teasing, and all kinds of methods.
So what's the plan for Sour Bounty?
Well, hopefully after the winter holiday, not too far down the road, we would like to start recording our second album. And so now, as of now, we are just putting material together. We are writing songs and stuff. And hopefully that it would be awesome if we could finish that before the summer. But we're busy people. Who knows? But yeah, that's our next important project, is that recording our second album.
I'm looking forward to hear that new album.
I'm looking forward to.
So I hope you get to the point where you can make a living out of your music.
Thank you.
What you're passionate about. And I think that's it for us today.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.